intentional. I am the sun. I am original. I am the one. I have a purpose for my existence. I will not stop till I reach my mission. I have ambition. I am consistent. People don't cross me without my permission. My journey is in no competition. I am grateful for all I've been given. I am unique. I am complete. I am everything that I wish to see. I can create my own reality. I am the best me that I can be. I am manifestation. I am present and patient. I am confident. I am opulent. I am destined for greatness.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Sheena D, aka Indigo Ayora, and this is Str8 Outta Kemet. Founded in 2019, it was birthed underneath my publishing company, I in the Middle Publishing LLC, where the mission is raising frequencies one book at a time. Str8 Outta Kemet features greatness from our own melanated community of entrepreneurs, entertainers, authors, and social influencers. Its mission is lifting up our people one broadcast at a time. Str8 Outta Kemet has been rebirthed and will continue in the legacy of uplifting our people by utilizing its platform to promote their greatness. We are available on all listening platforms. What's good, y'all? What's goody? It's been a whole minute out here in these streets, but we are back like we never left, y'all. For real, for real. I do trust that you all are having a wonderful evening on this wonderful Wednesday. I trust that your communication, your throat chakra and everything is nice and open and flowing in the way that it needs to be. Tonight, y'all, we have a very, very special guest on the show out of Philly, y'all. But before we touch on that, I want to make sure to let you all know that we have a production, SDH Entertainment LLC, which is my production company. We have a production going up in April of 2023. It is called Crucify, y'all. It is going up April 14th and 15th. It's going to be at the Slayton House Theater in Columbia, Maryland. Right now, we are currently casting for all roles. All roles. If you are interested in auditioning, y'all, hit us up at castings@sdhentertainment.com. That's castings@sdhentertainment.com. For those of you who are ready and interested to purchase your tickets today to come see Crucified, listen, let me tell you, Crucified is about the slow redemption of a young woman's battle with addiction, which makes childhood trauma resurface, revealing the secrets of a once tight-knit family and forcing them to show their true colors as they demonize an innocent soul. Listen, y'all, Crucified is based off of true events. Baby, let me tell you, I've been going through so much over these past 2 years, and it's based off of my real life story. So it's definitely based off of true events. So I need y'all to come out and cop your ticket and show your girl some support. Early bird tickets is only $25, man. It's only $25. $25 to support your girl. All right, come on. I expect to see y'all there. All right. As the weeks and the days come, I'll share more information with you about the show, casting, and all that good stuff. But we can go ahead and hop on into the show. All right. Diviine, a Philly native 80s baby, a mother, a big sis, and a role model to many. As a child, Callie was a rough tomboy with no direction and little guidance. From a young age, she ventured into the world looking for answers about the purpose of life. Callie made uneducated decisions and learned a lot of lessons the hard way. It took multiple failed relationships, depression, anxiety, and a lot of setbacks to gain a clear understanding of the meaning of life. Through adversity, she learned to heal, grow, and persevere. Callie feels her journey has taught her to face fears and turn her biggest obstacles into opportunities for success. As she's learned more about herself, she started seeing results, and she wanted to share her knowledge and experience with other women in hopes to help them break some of the barriers that have been holding them back. So, she created Goddess Training Camp to show women how to empower themselves and reveal their inner goddess. All right. And without further ado, we have the CEO and founder of Goddess Training Camp. How are you
Well,
doing this evening?
I'm well. I'm well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning into the Straight Outta Commit podcast. I'm so very, very happy that you are able to tune in with us on this wonderful evening.
Well, thank
So yes, the reason why I wanted to reach out to you is because I saw all the amazing things that you had going on your IG. But before we hop into that, I do want to do a little bit of an icebreaker.
Sure.
All
Let's
right,
go. I'm ready.
so let's see. I usually like to do the icebreaker just to, give the audience a little insight of who you are outside of all of the greatness that you do. So, what is one thing that you would like to do before you transition from this planet that you have never done?
I that's easy. I want to travel the world. I've always wanted to travel. From when I was younger. My I never left United States yet. So that's embarrassing to say, but I want to travel. I just want to see the world. I want to see different cultures around the world. And I've always wanted to do that since I was young. So hopefully, I'll get that chance, that opportunity very soon.
Yeah, you definitely will, girl. You will. Speak it into existence. What they
Absolutely.
say, speak those things as though they were.
Yes. True that. True that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, and what would you say is one of your biggest fears?
Uh, okay. This is going to sound very strange, but I actually fear, and I've just learned this recently, I fear success, which is really crazy because it's like that's the number one thing that I'm striving for is success. But I fear that if I become too successful, I won't be able to manage the burden. I won't be able to maintain it. And it scares me a lot. It scares me. Although that's like the number one thing I'm striving for. It's like an oxymoron, but yeah, that is one
Yeah.
of my biggest fears for sure.
Wow, you know that you say that it's crazy because I can relate to that. I feel like that as well. Like it's like I'll be on a go, on a mission, moving about, and then I'm like, wait, what if? Like
Yeah. Yep. It's like, what if you can't manage, all of that once you reach that level of success? Like what if you can't handle it? That's one of my fears, but I know I can. I know, I could
absolutely.
make it away, but I still it's on the back of my mind always.
Wow, that's surprising to know that that is one of your biggest fears. Because your page is like so inspiring, it's so uplifting, you know
Oh,
what I
thank you.
mean? Yes,
Thank you.
definitely. And you definitely put a lot of things on there that basically will help you to think. I know I
Absolutely.
saw one particular post recently. It said, a year from now, what would you wait, a year from now, if you don't do what you planned on doing or something like that, what would
Where
you
would you be?
there
Where
you
would you
go.
be
There
if
you
you
go.
did? Yeah, yep. Where would you be? And the answer is nowhere really, same spot. You be in the same place if you don't do anything. So that's definitely a question that you need to think about if you are planning on if you have goals and aspirations. You have to be, working to achieve it every day.
Absolutely, absolutely. So please tell us what inspired you to start Goddess Training Camp.
So Goddess Training Camp has been a work in progress of like the last 3 years or so. It's been a while. It's been a while. And like I said, I do fear success. So every time I start to gain, some, traction, my mind always finds a way to talk myself out of doing, what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. But Goddess Training Camp developed pretty much out of my need to find a sisterhood of like-minded women to like relate to, just like a support group, because I like when I started to kind of come into my like conscious awakening, um there weren't very many people around me that I could relate to or could relate to me. So my journey was very isolated. and alone, and it's not really that easy when you have to, like, when you're kind of like going through these new things by yourself, because it's like you feel like you're the black sheep. You feel like, you're the only one out there going through it. So I created Goddess Training Camp because I know there are other women out there that are going through a journey of growth, self-development, healing, transformation. And I created this community so that we can all meet up and talk about it and empower each other, and have somebody to relate to.
Awesome. I love that. I love that. And so with starting Goddess Training Camp, I know you had like a little bit of resilience maybe built up within you. So what did you do to overcome that? And what do you do to like overcome your fears on a daily basis?
Well, I know that I am destined to be successful. I know that, I am a creator, and I create and manifest the reality that I desire to see, right? So the only person that is holding me back is me. So I have to kind of learn how to stop the negative self-talk, stop the doubt, and have a unwavering belief in my ability to manifest the things that I say that I want to manifest. That's the only way that I can get it done. So it's a constant battle, because some days are not some days are not always sunshine. Some
Girl,
days
I
I just
know.
don't feel like doing anything, and I'm just feel defeated, like, why am I doing this, why am I here? But
Mhm.
you kind of have to stop the negative self-talk, and just like believe in your purpose, so that after a while you'll manifest what it is that you desire to manifest.
Okay, I love it. Yes, you better speak those affirmations,
Absolutely.
manifestations. Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. So, is this something that you're doing full time?
No, so I'm actually a mother of four. So my hands are busy at home, but I'm also a pediatric nurse part-time. And I work on the Goddess Training Camp part-time whenever I have free time. So it's not really full-time. I hope that it can become full-time eventually, but it's not here yet.
Okay, and it definitely will. But we got to take that hope out, girl. We got to
Yeah, you're right.
put
You're right.
trust in
Believe,
place
right?
hope. Yes,
Yes,
indeed, because we got to speak those things as though they were.
absolutely.
Indeed. So where do you see Goddess Training Camp going in the next few months? Like, are you going to have some type of like resorts for, sisterhoods to meet up and
I, I have so much planned. It's like overwhelming how much stuff I have planned, because I am literally doing this all by myself so far, being that it's such a new business, such a new business. But to start in January, I'm going to be doing a goddess initiation study group, where we're going to be reading a book about womanhood, and developing our spiritual just developing our spirituality and learning more about ourselves, and getting in touch with our ancestors, and just developing the goddesses that we are. So it's going to be a study group. We're going to do a lesson a week starting in January, like I said, and it's going to last about 4 months. We're going to have book discussions every week. We're going to have assignments and different things that we're going to work on. And that's just the start. Later on in the year, I plan on doing my very first virtual goddess retreat, where we'll have like a 3-day intensive virtual thing where we're just like enjoying each other's energy. We're kind of learning about different things such as like herbology, yoga, crystals, self-love, all that good stuff that we need, right? As women. And I plan on doing that maybe later on in the year, hopefully once I get our community kind of moving on the website. Because it's brand new. I'm just now launching it, probably in the next couple of weeks. So we still have some promotion and marketing. We have to get people into the community and aware of Goddess Training Camp.
Yes, I love it. It seems like you have a pretty good following now on
Well,
IG.
it's still new, still brand new, but hopefully not. And let me stop using that word. Hopefully, it will.
Go.
It will pick up. As the months proceed. I just have to continue to put in the work and make people aware of it.
Absolutely. And so some of the questions that you pose on there, are those just like part of your daily thoughts that you have?
Some are inspired by just what I see on social media. It's all. I'm really big into journaling. I found that helped me during my growth and my healing process. Writing stuff out. So I like to ask questions just to get your mind thinking, just to be like, I never thought about that before. What is the actual answer? And if you could even write it down, then I think that could help a lot in terms of like people's self-development and stuff. So that's why I do it. And it's usually questions or things that inspire me from social media. Sometimes it's something that I'm thinking about, but I get questions from everywhere.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay.
Um, I do have some free resources on the website if your viewers would like to sign up and join the
Yeah.
community. The first is a goddess self-assessment workbook. You could log on. There's a little section that says goddess resources, and you can download a book. This is the printed version. Oh, can't see it. This filter is making it hard to see.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can focus. No, I can't focus. But it is a book. It's a work. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Yeah. I
All
love
right,
it.
here it is.
Okay.
So it's a
Yeah.
book that you can download digitally. You can
Mhm.
actually fill it in on your computer. You can type it in the computer or you can print it out. And it's basically a book just to kind of get you focused on what your values are, what some of your short-term and long-term goals are. It helps you to to know yourself. Like I have natal chart. I have how you find your natal chart and how you find your life path number, and all that I find is very important in just knowing yourself, knowing your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, knowing the challenges that you face are going to face in life, and how to overcome them. And that's free on the website. There's also a couple other free resources, but I just ask that you log on and fill out the membership, and then join the community.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what's the website
So
for
it's
everyone
Goddess
to
Training
see?
Camp, goddesstrainingcamp.com.
Okay, okay, absolutely. So, real quick, I have like two questions.
Mm-hmm.
One, when did you come into what you would like what people would consider as like consciousness or back into
um
awareness?
I think I started. My brother was actually my catalyst to help me start thinking outside of the norms of society. So I was in my early 20s, maybe 23, 24-ish. So it's been quite some time now. I'm in my 30s now. So it's been quite some time. I've been growing and into the like metaphysics and spiritual side of knowing myself, because I grew up in religion as most people were, so I had to separate from that, and then kind of get to learn myself through spirituality.
Mhm. That's interesting. I would say I was about the same age as well. I think I was 20, 24, 25.
Yeah, in the
Uh,
20s, like,
yeah.
yeah, 20s.
And I'm in my 30s now.
Yep, yep, me
Over
too.
10 years.
Yep, yep.
Okay. And where you from?
Me, I'm from Philly.
Really? Wow. Has anyone ever tell you you have a Caribbean Islander accent?
I have Haitian descent. That's probably what you're seeing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Well, hey, you're doing some absolutely wonderful, awesome, amazing things. I definitely trust, and I know I'm gonna be a part
Thank you.
of something you have going on. I heard both of the first two things that you mentioned definitely is something that I would love to be a part of.
Perfect.
So can you make sure to give our audience, give the audience, our audience, all of your social handles, where they can find you,
Yep.
all that good stuff.
So you see this code right here on this side. I'm trying to point right there. There it is. So if you can take a picture of that, it'll bring up everything. It'll bring up the website, my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything. But if you cannot take a picture, it's literally Goddess Training Camp on everything. If you look me up at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, it's Goddess Training Camp. So keep it nice and simple.
Got it. I love it. Yep. Boom. I just got it. I just wanted to see if it was gonna work. Okay, I love it. I love it. Well, thank you again so much for tuning
Well, thank
in.
you.
Is
Thank
is
you.
there anything else that you would like to share?
Uh, one last thing. I have a giveaway actually. So I also make planners and journals. So I did say I mentioned that journaling is my thing. I love planning because I feel like, if we have a plan, then it's easier to follow your goals and be more successful and productive. So I created a couple planners and journals, and I'll give one away to your viewers. I just ask that they join Goddess Training Camp and join me on Instagram and comment. um we could come up with the comment, maybe hashtag Goddess Training Camp 2022. I don't know.
Oh,
We'll do that, and then I will pick one of your viewers and I will send them a planner hashtag, planner slash journal. For anybody else, if you want to check it out, I have the link. It is in the flow code right there. I sell them on Amazon.com. Have a bunch of different designs and stuff for you to choose from.
awesome. Awesome. All right now. So we're gonna have to keep in touch with Miss CEO of Goddess Training Camp. Now, what is your name? Because I wanna
Callie, Callie,
Callie.
Callie Divine. Yep,
Callie Divine. Okay, I want to make sure I said it right now.
yep.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much again for tuning in. And I'm definitely sure that all the followers going to be up on it because she definitely do have some inspirational. She got some very, very great things that is happening. And it's happening for our community, because it's definitely needed. It's a lot of uh melanated women out there who are really going through it for real. And we don't
Absolutely.
know what to do. We don't have an outlet. Some of us don't have outlets. Some of us are we're not really privy to being able to go and speak to therapists and things like that.
Right.
So to be able to form a sisterhood is very much needed. So thank you so much
Thank you.
for just creating that space for
Well,
us.
thank you for having me, and thank you for your space, because you're definitely pivotal in, showing different businesses out there, that are helpful to the community. So thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love it. I love to be able to uplift our people. Like that's what it's about for real. Uplifting and um just allowing a person to show their creativity.
Absolutely.
I went to this open mic night and I seen so much talent in the room. I almost cried. I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Like
Uh-huh.
you just forget about how talented everybody is, because you can't necessarily come together in a space with a whole bunch of people without it being any type of issue. And it wasn't. It was
Right.
really awesome. Yeah, so that's what Str8 Outta Kemet is all about. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. And we're gonna have all of her information in the description box. So y'all make sure and get at her. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Peace, peace.
Peace.
Thank you all so much for tuning into the Str8 Outta Kemet podcast. I do trust that you have enjoyed this episode. And before we go, I have to give a huge shout out to my girl, Uniqea Monie. Her song is the song that you hear on the intro to the Str8 Outta Kemet podcast. Y'all be sure to go follow her. You can follow her at Cosmic Nobodies Conventions with a K, Less Nobodies Business LLC, Sunshine Monet L on Facebook, Less Nobodies on YouTube, and Uniqea Monie on all streaming platforms.
I am confident, I am opulent, I am destined for greatness.